Okay guys, welcome back to Horseshoe Mountain Ranch. I'm Robert, and today we're taking a field trip. Woohoo! What we've got here is a bulldozer. So, as you could guess, we're clearing some land. Actually, this is going to be our retirement place. And so we're getting things ready. Got a lot of work to do to get it ready for the animals. And it just got logged, so now we got this guy hired to clean it up with this dozer. He's already made the perimeter, and now he's going to start working next week on making piles. So it's going to be a lot of work, as there's a lot of piles. And this little property is 20 acres. So we're going to be downsizing a little in our retirement years. But I guess you could call this a valley we're in here. I know the GoPro isn't real good at showing elevations, but it's pretty uphill there. And we're planning on this side of the property being for our cows and horse. I think we're going to put a house up on this hillside somewhere. And we've got the spot here where currently there's some RVs. That's where I'm going to put my new shop. I'm going to build a 30 by 40 shop. Well, I'm going to pay to have somebody build me one there. Now on the other side of the property over here, we've got a barn already here. It's maybe 30 by 30. It'll be the new goat barn. It's got some patching to be done and some cleanup around it, but it's a good start. And I don't know how this side of the property is probably 10 acres that we're going to have to split it up into thirds to start with, and have goats have access to this barn, and then we're going to have to put a couple more sheds out here for billy goats, and then the cows and the horse temporarily till we get moved down here. And like I say, it's not going to be an easy retirement. And luckily the driveway is already here. It's pretty long. It's over 1/8 of a mile. And we've got a pond down here that used to be their fishing pond. It's not very big, but it is a pond. At least it's not covered in duckweed. That's something. Back home, it's like all the ponds are covered in duckweed. So yeah, actually, you can walk right down to the water here. That's not bad. And there's a place where they had them a dock that looks like we've just down to the posts. That's all we've got left. Yep. Right to the water. I don't see any snakes. That's a good sign. There's a little hillside over here. This is a lot more rolling land than what I'm used to. Back home, everything's either flat or terraced already. So this is going to be a little different. But we just had to make a trip down here. It's, I'd say a 2.5 hour drive from home. And we had to meet with the dozer guy and the surveyor and everybody, and all get together, be on the same page for a change. But I think we got a plan. Now if I can just afford our plan. So, but the little barn from the outside, it's going to need a little work. Needs a roof. Needs a roof in the worst way, looks like. So the longer you look at it, the worse it looks. That and covered with pine straw, thanks to being surrounded by pine trees on one side. But I think once it all gets cleaned up and get some grass growing, it's going to look half decent. We got another valley on this side. I know GoPros just can't hardly show it to you too well, but that, and we met with the guy who's going to take out this old dilapidated mobile home. That's got to go. I guess you're always going to have expenses like this when you start a project, because there's always something left over from the old days, whether you like it or not. Here's this view. Actually, it looks better on this side than it does from the other. Oh, I don't know, it's a start. It's savable anyway. That's what matters. It's easier than starting with nothing, which is, heck, I've started with nothing before. I guess I could start again. Oh, deer tracks. So there's deer down here. Of course, deer love clear cuts. So anyway, guys, this is going to have to suffice as my video for the week, as tomorrow it's supposed to rain and we're going to be sorting goats for breeding purposes. So y'all don't want to watch that. That's not very exciting. So we're just going to let you go at this point, and thanks for stopping by. I'll leave the other gate open for you.